So forgot to push play. All right. We are starting. We finished the ring last time. And so we're starting on land today. And first thing is the land. So let's find some of those pieces. I swear this gets darker every time, and it's driving me nuts. Let's... see if... There we go. I think that's better. There we go. Much better. I still look a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. I like that. We're good with that. Okay. One of those 3 1x2s. Two. it snowed here the other day? And I'm like, it is not normally snow type of weather. Okay. And so it says to do it on the red side. So we'll take this one first. Just like that. Land ho. Okay. Two of those. And we need 3 of those down below. Nope, not this one. The opposite of that. Too big. That's too big. Do need one of those. 7 of these. 1, 2. These out of our 1x1 bin. Another one for the bottom layer. Two there. Oh, that is the wrong one. That's a 4. I need a 3. I need the opposite of these two. There's the proper green one. Brown one. That's also the wrong brown one. Let's put these wrong ones in there. Oh, shoot. We keep finding these brown ones that are the wrong way. We need this shape, but in that color. We need it pointed to the left instead of pointed to the right. Bomb. That is it. Okay. Then we need a green quarter round. Okay. So from here we are that one. That one. And our sandy beach. Then from here, oh, it felt like it was down, and I didn't realize I had added another layer. That's why it felt. Duh. Like, this one seems to be sitting lower. Man, geez, Mapper, it's got another layer on it. Sorry, I'm out of the build. Because it's tall. So it's up here, so I gotta build there so you guys can see it. Not used to having it be so tall. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah. We got the land. Indian Ocean. Oh, this one. This one. Oh, that is like the luckiest thing. Quarter round piece. 3 of them. A triangle. Saw them. Those. You kidding me? I picked up one of these right here, and my hand hit right here, and it flew. And I don't know where it went. I don't know if it went into my trash. Don't see it. I don't know if it went back in. Do I have an extra one? Oh my gosh. I do have an extra one in there. Let's see it down there. Holy crap. I didn't hear it. It was just gone. I don't know if it's in here. I would count that as a drop. Don't. Wait, I have not sorted all the ones. I don't have, it's not a plate, but... like it's just gone, and it's green, so I would be able to see it. I'm afraid to land it in my garbage, which has a bunch of stuff in it. It's about half full. All right, let's move this. I might use that until I can get a replacement piece.
Hello there.
Hello. Welcome on in. Oh, that one's a better replacement than this, because it doesn't have a hole. How are you doing? Splendid Khan, I think is how you say your name. Welcome on in. Oh, that's a lighter. That's a plate, but it's ever so slightly lighter. I think that's our runner-up for... I bumped my thing as I was getting a piece over here, and one went flying, and I don't know where it went. I'm looking through all the extra pieces from the last set, which had a ton in them. Nope, that one. Not that one. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna use this slightly lighter green until we can find the proper one. Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad that you decided to pop in. Do you build Legos? Just like watching them? I build Legos. I stream usually 3 times a week. And I build Legos at least once or twice in that time. I stream Mondays. I stream with a group of other people, and then Wednesdays and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern is when I typically go. I'm here, and Saturdays I typically do Legos. What kind of Legos do you do? Well, the name sounded very familiar. Yeah. It has. If it has, the name sounds familiar, but I couldn't, figure it out. And I like that it didn't tell me it was your first time chatting, so I figured you'd been here before, but I don't remember. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you came in as I see the difference in the greens. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and I'll have to find one of those. I might have to order it and get the right green. Yeah. I mean, there's more in here, but... Okay, we need 3 of these. So this go around, I'm building. We did a community. Well, no, I found the part. It was in this bin. So back here I have all of the 1x1 pieces, because we have all of the pieces for the entire 16 bags in this bin, and we sorted out the 1x1s, and I picked it up and I bumped the corner right here, and it went flying. So I don't know where it went. I think it, like, I didn't hear it land, I didn't hear it hit anything, so I was hoping it was like it hit my shirt or something, but I don't see it on the ground. It might have gone in my trash, which I could dig for that, not on stream. But so we have this piece that we can replace it with, and this will remind me that, because it's a slightly different color, that you can see it there. And so I'll just get it. So it's 100% my fault, because I bumped my hand and lost it. It's the lighter green one that we'll have to... Nobody would probably realize, but... So as part of the challenge, I have to... And this is not normally how I build. Because this is huge anxiety for me, but... We did a points challenge for the community challenge, and this was what all the points went towards. Is me doing this. For Carl! Yeah, for Carl. Oh, I played some Deep Rock. I hadn't played Deep Rock in a while. And I played some this week with one of my friends, with a couple of my friends, and it was so good to get back into. Those, a quarter round. Nope, I don't need that piece. That was for this one, so... Yep, okay. Those are our two pieces. Oh, I was playing Deep Rock for... Yeah. I haven't streamed Deep Rock in a while, so... Yeah. Indian Ocean. And that goes on the 4th. Up to gold promotions? Very nice. We just did the Easter event, which was a lot of fun. That is such... I mean, I like the game. It's such a cool game because the community seems pretty cool. There's never really any drama with people. Well, I should say very rarely any drama with people joining or anything like that. Oh, I missed. Piece. Line them up. Gunner is probably my worst. I don't do very well with Gunner. But mine two, my two main go-tos are the engineer and the digger. So this whole build was a challenge. So we had the community. I had a community challenge, and it took them about a month, but when they contributed enough points, then all of the Legos from all 16 bags go into this giant bin, and then instead of me sorting them out into the containers like this, like I normally do, they're all just there, so they get to watch my anxiety go up as I try to find the pieces. The first stream, we spent most of the stream finding pieces. So, but now that we've got, because we have all of these pieces out for the piece that goes around the globe, and this is the equator part of the globe. So we're just putting things together. But it's a very different kind of thing, because I could spend 15-20 minutes looking for the pieces. So it's a very different chaos type of build. A lot of people call it a chaos build because all of the pieces, they're unsorted. You're best at engineer and worst at driller. Yeah, I mean, I can play gunner. It doesn't look bad. I can play gunner, but that's just not my preferred. But the friends I play with, we all do, you know, different classes, so it works out pretty well. No, so this is one. So this one's out of print, or retired, I should say. And so I found it I found it used. So I know all the pieces were there because I had it, and then I disassembled it, and I disassembled it into here. Because I wanted to build it, and so part of as the challenge points got closer, that's when I started taking it apart. But because I've been looking for this one, because I love maps and globes and all sorts of things. I've got several globes. Oh, they're up here, so you can't. Some of they're off the screen a bit, but so, you know, Lego ones I would love to do. I also want the flat one that you can hang on the wall, but I can't find it. But my wife was looking for this one for a gift for me, and we were at a Bricks and Minifig store, and we found it was fully assembled, and she's like, "We're buying that." And I'm like, "Okay, no arguments from me." So one piece has gone missing, and I had to go replace it. I don't know where it is. It could still be in here, but I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, exactly. So I found a mock build that of the globe, the world map, which I really like, and so I'm gonna collect the pieces for the mock build for that. So hopefully we should be good to go with that. But we'll do that. I bought another Lego set today. I bought the Millennium Falcon because we've been making the Millennium Falcon out of a lot of other sets, and those are mostly right there. But I bought the Millennium Falcon because it also has the Firefly as a mock build, and I like the Firefly, so I actually bought a second set. So I have two sets of the same one, and I think it's just ironic that normally we build the Millennium Falcon out of other things, and this time we're using the Millennium Falcon to do it. But those are all upcoming builds. But I've enjoyed doing the mock builds. Those have been fun. Yeah, they are not cheap. And my wife definitely rolled her eyes when they showed up today, because the Amazon dropped it off. She's like, "Oh, more." But I'm like, I don't want the set to go, because I stopped seeing it locally, and so I bought it before it wasn't available, because I'm a lot of the 25th anniversary sets have started to go retired, and I'm worried that it'll get retired. So we'll probably do two builds in a row, one of the actual Millennium Falcon and then the same set again, but this time as the Firefly. I'll probably use this bin again because if it's a mock build, it won't be in the they won't all necessarily be in the bags. Two of those. Want those and there we go. And oh, look at that! Getting right on top. Pacific Ocean. Okay. I don't know what I'm building. Like, I don't know what land masses I'm building here. So I don't typically stream on Fridays. Usually it's been Saturdays, but I was doing Thursdays a long time ago. I was doing Thursdays, and yeah. So, but yes. So typically I do on Saturdays. Saturdays most frequently is my Lego. Sometimes Wednesdays kind of switches between Legos and games. Like this week I played Phasmophobia with my kids. That was kind of fun. We might do that again because they had a ton of fun. But yeah. Okay. And then 1, 2. Here, I'm trying not to. My anxiety is kind of raising because I lost one of those. And I'm trying not to let it bother me, but at the same time it bothers me. But there's not a lot I can do about it. Two of those. Four. Two more of the 1x2. Actually, we need 3 more because we need one for the outfit. Well, yeah, I think it is. And I've done that before. I've used green, but it's hard to tell on camera. But yeah, so I could absolutely do that in high contrast. In fact, I might do that because I do have. I can get one out. Not black. Black won't be seen. Pink it is. Look at that. That's perspective because that dot right there and that dot right there are the same size. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Those are the same size. But one is significantly closer to the camera. Yeah, so we're going to That is a fantastic idea. With the high contrast, we will put it in pink. Yeah, this has been my 1x3, my brick of shame. So now I have 2 bricks of shame. Because this I couldn't find a brown piece, so I put a green one there instead. To remind me. Where are we at? Here. Okay. And we need to find 3 more of these. Two. 3. 2 of those. Oh, we need a. Right, it is. One by 2s. 2. Okay. Oh, yeah, no worries. I appreciate the lurk.
Don't mind me. I'm lurking.
That felt weird, but it was fine. One by 2. 1. 2. I almost put that in the wrong way, but this Make sure it goes in the right way. There we go. This has got to be Africa. Because that's the Pacific Ocean. That's... yeah. Or no. This is not Africa. This is, maybe this is South America. And that's Africa. Yeah, that's Africa. This is South America. Yeah, duh, I know which oceans they are. Embarrassing. Okay, and then a 2 by 2. Definitely South America. That's the tip of South America. Up here's Panama. Atlantic Ocean. Got to find the Atlantic Ocean. This is North America. South America. There we go. So, Atlantic Ocean. Then we need... that is sloped the wrong way. Not that one. Need 2 1 by 2. 2, there we go. Also the wrong way. Found it. Okay. put Atlantic Ocean. Oh no, it goes up higher by 1. Okay. Now this one. A 1 by 2. Oh, did I mute myself? I didn't. Okay, good. Go. That's the piece of Africa that comes out. Oh, it tells us up in the corner. Has it told us that the whole dang time? Oh my gosh, it has. How dumb am I? Yeah. I didn't even realize this. So this up here, this white box tells you what section you're building. I didn't even realize that. I've just been trying to figure it out. Yeah. Nice. That's super cool. Okay. So now we go down. We're gonna build some one, two, three. My guess is we put those in, and then we're going to put something in the middle, and then push them the rest of the way through. Okay, now we're building the complex center. Okay. 2. And 1 of these. Find those two. Find another yellow. That piece. Okay. So now we have everything on this page. Two. From this side. Okay. Then these two. Okay. Not that one. It. Oh, I saw it. And then two more Technic pins. This. Same thing. I'm using the harder surface to keep those from poking through. Oops. Okay. What do we do? Same. And then... Okay. And those are all on the same axes. Very nice. And then a green. Which one is this? Two. We need 4 of them. Four and then. Nathan, thank you for the bonk. Much appreciated. How are you doing? We are working on our globe. We have the equator done today, right here. This piece is our problem piece. I pulled it out, hit the corner of this, and it went flying. So the pink is our piece of shame because we gotta find it. Other than that, I'm also doing well. Yeah, like I didn't hear it. I have no idea where it landed. It could have gone back into the pieces. It could have gone into my trash. I have no idea where it went. And I didn't have the right shade of green to replace it. So, it is what it is. I didn't see you live today. What do you have going next on your build list? You guys don't know. You guys don't know, Nathan builds things. Awesome Lego builder. Yeah, go give him a follow. I'm often lurking in his streams. You're in the middle of the motorized lighthouse. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you stopping by. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then that goes. So we have the green, make sure this is oriented correctly, and then it sits this way. So this goes through those. Okay, perfect. And the other one sits on top of it. Smashes it in. Okay, good. Then 4 of these longer black ones. 1, 3. 4 of those. The last one. 4. Four of everything. Dude, these yellow ones are easy to pick out. Four, so we just need the fourth one. There it leaves. Back to our main screen, and then 4 of the white, please. 2. 3. 4. Okay. So let's assemble all 4 of these. We have to make. That slips on and that holds it. That's got like some good friction to it. Okay. So this time the green is up, right? And then all of these. So. Oh, and I just did it wrong. Oh. Say I'm gonna fix it and then I don't. Okay. Hey, I saw that one like a few minutes ago. There it is. Brown piece. So, on top of them, the steering wheel. Okay, so then we need 2 of those. Are they? No, they're gray. Okay. 2 gray ones and 2 black ones. I've been seeing off and on through this hole. It's not it. We need 2 of each. Yep. Black ones. These ones kept giving my eye a run for the money because I was looking for gray. It was just the wrong color gray. Or the shade. Okay, so this one goes... down. Like that. And then the gray... goes on top of it. Then we flip it over. And then the gray goes on the same side, but now it goes up. Black, right? Like that. Those didn't get... taken apart. That's okay. And 10, 2, 4, 2x3s everywhere. There it is. Oh, we need 2 of them. Where's the second one? Welcome back. Okay, one. Those. I think that's it. It's their offset just makes it in my brain a little bit different. And maybe it's not important. Because maybe it's just structural and doesn't matter if it's off a little bit. But we're doing 2. These. Those. Put these on both sides. Ta-da! Two of those. I think that's what we're looking for. Who looks like it? Oh, we need another one of it. Okay, that's a very light gray. There it is. And then 10. studs. They're not finished studs, they're just pins with a short side of a pin. So we need 4 of those. 2. 3, 4, okay. This one goes right. Success. Nice. Okay. Those are what we made. And now this. Hooks on there, is that right? Okay. And then those just sitting there? I don't think they clip to anything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because they just... There is nothing to clip to. Okay. Crossbars? Seen those pieces in here a few times. And there's one of them. Right. Oh, and they go. So there's 2 holes in the side of that red Technic crossbar. And that holds it in place, so it can't go in, out. Nice. Oh. Now, yes. So the gray with this side over goes on the yellow side. the right color, but not the right piece. Nancers coming in with the first. Hello. Welcome on in. That's the piece we need. The black. I think. Welcome on in, Nancers. Good to see you here. Oh, so here are our wheels, and we didn't. It's going pretty good. We do have a piece of shame on the board again. On the build, I should say. Can you guess which one is the piece of shame? This one right here, the pink one. It was supposed to be one of these green ones. I had it in my hand and I bumped it on the edge right here, and it went, and I don't know where it went. I don't know if it went down or up or something. I didn't hear it, but it was just gone. I don't know if it went into my garbage can, which was under it. I stood up hoping that it was there. I couldn't see it anywhere, but it was a green, and I'm like, I have a lighter color green. On camera, I don't know if you could tell, but yeah, you can kind of tell that those two are different shades of green. But I didn't have the right shade of green to do it. And so Splendid recommend using a bold one as my piece. It is close. So if I can't, it could have went right back into the tray. So I'm going to keep it separate so I can find it easy. I can always use this extra piece right here to put it in there. But I'm going to see if I can get the right color, the right shade of green. I want to go dig through the bins anyway at my local place, so I will probably do that anyway. Okay, and I think there's no real reason why there's a pair of tires, except for maybe some people thought it was for balance, but there's some wheels on the inside of the globe. Okay. Oh, so bag 8. We're going to build some more things. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. Do I have a be right back on this? I don't. So I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm back. My in-laws are here, and they were upstairs. My father-in-law was chatting with me. So there we go. I grabbed V8. Okay. So no worries. Yeah, thanks for being here. Splendid Con, much appreciated. Good to see you again. Hopefully we will see you again at some point. But I totally get it. You don't need to drain your battery, but I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for a bit and chatting. Much appreciated. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to build some of these pieces that clip here and then clip in somewhere over here. So I'm running out of places to put these things. I'm going to move this there. These where I was digging for, I'm going to put them back in here. This was me looking for it's gonna be easier to just put them in here. That way I don't have 4 different all the extra pieces from my Diagon Alley. There we go. Now we can have some room. Okay. Build in 2 of these. Okay, so we need 4. 1, 2. 3, 4 for that one. 1, 2. 4 for this one. These for that. My guess is we're going to be building this structure a lot. Just kind of like we did with all of these, we just build it over and over and over again. What's wrong? They go in the middle, not on the end. It's going pretty well. How are you, Chief? Hopefully you're good. Overall, we actually make more progress than we did the very first time. But I think it's because now there's a lot of repetitive pieces, and so it's a little bit easier. We're starting to build this, the part that comes, the slope that goes around, but we're doing well. So we're building 2 of these at the same time. Yeah. So we've. It hasn't been completely uneventful. We did find, we did lose a piece. It went flying somewhere. I keep turning as if I'm just gonna like magically see it. I don't think I will. 1, 2. That's a 5. So these are each of those. But you know, it is what it is. And I'm very aware now. I was doing exactly what I'm doing now. I was pulling them out of the little 1x1 bin here, and I caught right here at the edge of the thing, and it went flying. At this point, I don't know that anyone would know, except I keep telling people. Okay. Through that one, and then we put our yellow, I'm calling it a washer, that way. And then we have a that's for this step. That's for the next step. Next step. And we need one more for. There we go. There, okay. 2 down. Then ta-da! 2, 3, 4. 4, and then that is a 4x6. Four by 6. Okay. Well. Pin, the washer goes on the other end. It's nice that they clearly define where it should go. And that connects. That. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each get one of those. Two of those. They each get one of these. They each get one of these. And each get one. Each get two of those. Okay. Take this one and the black one. Oh. So the goes in. If the studs are on the same side. That worked out very nicely. That's cool. So one of these goes in the in-between spaces where the studs are supposed to, and the other one goes in the hole. Offset, but they both grab there just fine. Okay. And okay. Oh. So we have those two, and then that's a 5. Four. That and okay. Ooh, 1x4. Have plenty of those. Fours. Then 1, 2, 3, 6x6. both of those. Then 5 piece. Oh. Then of those. Okay. So gray piece, yellow. Hello, Somi. It's going actually pretty well. So unsort the Lego bag. Normally when you it's some people call it a chaos build. I started unsorted because normally when I do a Lego build, I will pull out and their Legos are in bags, and so they'll come and I'll have one of these and I'll dump the bag in a tray here and a tray here so that I pick from them and I can see them, and each bag is separated. Or when I first started, I would sort them all, I would null them all so that every piece was together. So the unsorted part of the community challenge is that I would have everything just in here. So all 16 bags were just dumped in here. We're on bag 8, I think. So yeah, bag 8. But all of them have just come out of here. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Now, this build was a used build because it's retired. So I couldn't find it anywhere. I found it at the Lego store called Bricks and Minifigs, and they have used Lego sets. So this one was already assembled. I took it home, and as part of the challenge, then I unassembled it and just stuck it all in here. And now I'm putting it back together because I wanted the experience to build it, but the unsorted and doing it this way gives me anxiety because I can't find pieces, I can't do things. There's still one piece I haven't been able to find. I went and bought one at a store because I couldn't find it. Today I had a piece. This pink one that's my placeholder is supposed to be a dark green one. I have a light green one that's close but not the same. Anyway, that one I hit as I was pulling it over and it went shooting. So it's somewhere. I don't know if it went back into the thing, if it went into the trash. Yeah. Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs they're all across the United States and even some in Canada. They're like Lego stores, but they focus on used stuff, and so they sell minifigures. So if you have a Lego set that you want to get some money out of, oftentimes you can go there and either trade it for another set or just sell it, depending on what they do. Yeah. Some of them do. Some of them don't. This one did not. This one did have the instructions. This one that I got there came in a box. The box is kind of beat up, but inside it it's already assembled. So I will, yeah. They look at it. When I got the where is it? When I got the this way. The Ghostbusters, there were some of the pieces there, but not all of them had the stickers they were supposed to, and I just ran with it. So not all the stickers were there. It's not fully complete, and it was actually missing one piece, and so I just went and bought it. Which is, I just go and dig through their bin, and I get the stuffs, and I find it, and then I get a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, but it's fun. I built this I found there, and I have the instructions for it. It's a infinity fidget cube, but it's made out of Lego. So I have the instructions for this, and so now I can just you just build it. You just have all the different pieces. It can be any color, because it's just, you can see there's orange, red, different things. So I'm gonna get some of these and give them to like my employees for Christmas. I'll just build them. So when I need pieces, I'll just search for pieces that are, so I can make them a thing. So all sorts of stuff. I thought about, you can build minifigs, because they have a bunch of minifigs, so you can, like, if I want to say, okay, I'm going to build all my family in minifigures, so you can get, your or your stormtrooper, I can just make them, because you can just build different hair sets and different outfits and stuff, because most minifigs are not. But if you buy a complete one, like if I wanted to buy just my blue Mandalorian, he'd be, $8. But if I sold him, I'd probably get $2 from him. But, so even at like a thrift store, if it's got minifigures in there, you can, a $10 bag at the thrift store, you can get your money's worth in the minifigs. And then you have a bunch of extra pieces too. Yeah. So, well, they don't come in a bag. Like, but some people do. Some people buy sets. Like, they'll buy a set just for the minifigures, and they don't want to build it. And so they can, go build they steal the minifigures. So a lot of the sets don't have the minifigures. Some of them do, but not necessarily. Yeah. So it all depends. So sometimes, when the sets come with the minifigures, if the sets came with the minifigures, they'll keep it, so you buy it with the set, the minifigures with the set. Having the minifigures with the set doesn't really affect the price that much, because if I bought the same set, because that Mandalorian ship that I just showed you, it'd be the same price with the minifigures or not. But if it had, because I've seen some with and some without, and I always get the ones with the minifigures. You can tell some people, because the true collectors want to keep the minifigures with the set, but some who just want money will sell the minifigures separately. So, It's nice that my local store doesn't pull all of them out, that sometimes they do have them, and they'll keep them together if they came with them, which is cool. It might also depend on how valuable the minifigures are. If they've got a lot of them, it's like, here's another $5 a piece, but, you know, I'm more likely to sell the set with it, you know. Oh. Yes, I've seen that. Which I thought was pretty cool. I've seen a couple of different ones. I've seen a guitar that they put Lego in there. Yeah, I would love. That'd be cool to do, to have a desk like that. Oh, okay, so we need 4 of these because we're building 2 of them. And then two. I didn't see the D&D table. But each of these. Yeah. Nice. Nice that they gave you the day off of work for Easter. Yeah, for sure. I've watched a ton of resin, you know, so I like that and the Lego. So that's like a double hit for me. Not that I myself would ever build the resin stuff, because I'm... Okay. So a 2x4. What other things are you looking for? 2x4. A 3x1, 2, 4, 5. Wait, did I do that correctly? Or does that go the other way? Oops. No, I didn't do that correct. See, I have... see, these are different. This one is backwards from this one. wondered that, because I'm like, why would that brown stick out? And I didn't even notice it until I was putting it together. There we go. That's the correct way. Much better. Yes, that fits way better. We're gonna drink my V8. Okay, we got 2 of those. Oh, thank you. My phone told me that came in. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're going to take one of these ones. And we have 3. 1x2s. Two of those, which we have. Is that the right one? That is not the right one. It is that one. 3 of those. 1 of those. 2 of those. That was in here. I think we found it. Because there wasn't any in there. Yes, I know. Now if I can take it off. Yes, it does spin. Which is super cool. Okay. Have a 1x1. The piece that says Africa. The rest of this. I don't want to move this and spill it. I'm so happy I found that. Oh. 1x3. No, so I do have one that I have that for. So this one is a flat version, and it's meant to put things like, hey, I've gone here, I've gone there, and I thought about putting like mountain, you know, find like where the Appalachians are and use things like that. Flat Earth is real. Yeah, but I'm like, I don't want a giant, you know, airline thing on the top of it. So on the back, like it shows this lady hanging up. I was gonna do this with it, but put things under there. Flat Earthers have their own Lego sets. Hello, Ross. Good to see you here. Yeah. Yeah. See, I think it would be cool to take it and then, you know, add some terrain to it, you know. I'm also working on a mock build that I'm working on getting the stuff for a mock build. Let me see if I can find it. Because I want to do the world map, but oh, there we go. So, but I want to do this version of it. We'll get to the end. Ooh, 137. So that's the one I want to get. So I'm working on getting all the pieces for that. It's smaller than the other one. It's smaller than the regular world one, but I think it'd be really cool, and it's just white and blue, which seems to go with more of my thing. Yeah, like, so it's I mean, that would be, because they have little I guess a Lego version of a push pin would be like a Lego shifter. Yeah. Like these kind of things. So you can just stick them on there. So for example, if you've been to Africa, you know, you can go, boom, I've been there. It's kind of like a push pin, and you can put a flag or something there. But there's a bunch of different kinds. You can even get, so there's that, which is what I first thought of, but you could also do something that has, you know, there's a number of different things that you can do with, you know, because some of these have holes in the top, like these ones down here have holes in the top, so something like these could come out, or a bar, and you could stick a flag on it. You know, all sorts of things that you could do. Just, you know, you could put a, you know, all sorts of things, and But yeah, that is a super cool idea that I would probably do with the mock build version, because that one is a mock build, you know. The minifig wouldn't fit between between this arm thing, but it would be funny because it'd spin and then hit the arm and then probably go flying off, because the grip of the minifig is not as much as all of this together. But you could put Santa on the North Pole. I do have a Santa. Yeah, I have a Santa. He's in the gingerbread house over there. Okay, I need the 1x4 and the Africa. Come on, Africa. Holy crap. The 1x3. Oh, there's the 1x4. I'm like, I've never seen a 1x4. But if you're not looking for it, there's that piece. 2 1x4 Africa. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then 4 of the quarter rounds. Two, 3, and 4. Okay, so at the top, we'll start from the top and we'll go down. Around the 1x1. Around these 2. Four. Last 2 quarter round pieces. I don't know what these are actually called, but in molding, that's called a quarter round, which is why I call it that. I don't know. That's 3 is there. 2x3. 2. Oh. We were supposed to find 3 of those. Two, 3. There we go. I'm like, okay, and then Africa goes right there. find this piece right above the red. And then it snaps right there. Hot diggity dog. Then we take one of these. And we need that piece, which is a 4 height. We need a 3 height that goes the other way. That goes the other way. Oh. Chicken katsu with spicy or with spinach curry. I just had a V8. So we need to find 3. 1, 2. 2 of those. We need another one of. So 3 of those. Ooh. Super tall. There it is. Those. Those. Okay, so working on Europe up here. Oh, we didn't find Europe. Oh, there's 2 of them. That one says Europe. What does this one say? North America. Europe. Oh, we needed 2 of those. Good thing I looked down and there was the second one right there. Okay, so this one goes right there. Oh. Then we have... Nope, the other way. 1, 3 of those. 2. 3. 1 of those. Okay. 2. 3. 4. 5. Shoot, we already have that one. Two by two. 2, 2, 5. Those. Three. These going each way. So I just need Hello, Panda. Well, come on in. Nope, that's not the right one. We need the other way. How are you doing this fantastic Saturday? Hopefully you're doing well. That's the direction, but not the size. We're making some good progress today. We put all the land on here. We flipped a piece into the air, but we found it eventually. Oh. I found another one. I might not have found it. I have the pink one still. We'll have to see at the end. Not that one. That one. That's the piece, just the other direction. Ugh. Hopefully your work was doing well today. Not too stressful. There it is. I found it. There we go. Okay, so we need a green 1x1. And a tan 1x1. And that's all the pieces. Three. Left. The right. There. Building, so this is Europe, this is part of Asia. And then this is getting into like Russia type area. Okay. We got one more for this bag, and I think we might call it there after we're done with this. So we'll I guess it depends on how quick we get there. I shouldn't call it too soon. I still have about 20 minutes before. Two by two. 2 by 2. 2 by 3 green. 2 by 2 green. 2 green. 2 brown. 10. Yeah. Oh, I needed 4 of those. 1. 2. 3. 4. I like how the 2 tones, you kind of get the shapes of different things. Even though they're a solid landmass. Because, like, how else would you do it? You need 2 of these. There's India. Nice. Let's see what is next. Okay, we could probably build from this. We've done this before. 1, 2, 4. 2. Why do I cross over like that? Who knows? And left and rights. Middle. Right. Middle. Right, or there's got to be some left in here. Here. Yep. Let's make this harder. Okay. Okay, a 5. Two. Two by 6. Okay. Okay. Shoot, those are the same. That's the same. That's different. Now we need 2. Two and 2. Oh, I didn't get these pieces. Oh, and I didn't get that piece either, which is the black. Cool. That's the one we start with. Okay. Might be easier. To stick this through and then put this in to make sure they're on the right side. Oh. Okay. 2 of these. We'll finish the Two. Buckle my shoe. Okay, and then a 6x6. Wait, did we? We did skip this. We skipped 214. Okay. It goes. Brown goes on first. Because I know we screwed that up last time. Oh, messed up one of them. Those. Four. 1, 2. 2. All right, and that's where we're gonna stop. We're gonna pick up right here because I gotta go make some dinner. But I appreciate everyone for being here, for hanging out, for chatting. Everybody splendid. Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. Nathan Builds Things. He's a Lego streamer. Was here. Bearded, thanks you for being here. Much appreciated. Nancers, Jeff or Jeef, Somi, thanks for being here. Ross, thanks for being here. Yeah, so let's go. I was hanging out in a stream for and she rated someone who's building a Jabba the Hutt sail barge. So yeah, Satisfactory's fun. It's a good thing. That's a lot of times what I do is I'll be lurking and playing and stuff like that. So I've never raided. I think it's Rastlin. I think. But let's go hang out there. Yeah. So we'll be back Monday with some I was gonna say Overcooked, but it's not Overcooked because we finished Overcooked. We're with some cooking games with Somi, Nancers, and Chunks. But yeah. So yeah, appreciate everyone for being here, and we'll catch you in the next one. We're gonna go raid a Lego streamer. So yeah, thanks everyone, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.